bitches, Joe8 from CC here, making a vid, flopping sets. 4 tables on microgaming, 20 euro, no limit. This table is literally just snap filled. I've been playing Knotsman 69, who is a fucking retard by the looks. Playing him heads up, he just keeps like spaz jamming flops, and his steel would he'll just jam. I just stacked poker high as well, literally just as I pressed record. He 3-bet me in the cut off from the he's tight in the small blind. He 3-bet me in the cut. Fucking hell, I can't even talk. He 3-bet me. I was in the cut off. He was in big blind. His 3-bet is 8% from big blind. So I flatted ace queen suited, flopped a flush draw, raised. He called with jacks, and I turned an ace. Here I don't mind flatting just to get in a pot with like 3 fish. Like these are obviously fish. Oh, nips. People would say, yeah, that's dominant. I'm just going to check fold here versus this nit. He's going to have so many pocket pairs, he's just not going to fold. You could say, yeah, I don't want to call dominated hand, but I'm pretty sure I'm good enough to get away from hands when I know I'm beat versus fish. So, and plus it gives me more of a chance to get into pots, and you know their lifespan is limited. So, get into pots, try and win the money. This is going to be annoying if he shoved and he flatted. RT gold on the button. I don't really want to play a pot out position versus him. Here if he calls, this is going to be a really tough, not tough, close spot to double. I think I probably would have doubled most turns, considering he will raise, and its range is like basically bears when he calls. I did have a really good video earlier, but it fucking didn't record for some reason. I don't know why. It's just a C-bet versus Natalie. I'm just gonna flat. When you see he just like spaz jams. I don't really know what he's doing it with. We'll find out now. Probably a 1 spade hand or 6-2. I'm gonna 4-bet him really small, so that he thinks I'm trying to play it back, but I'm being a retard and not sizing it properly, so I might do something funky. Plus it's also a turbo table on microgaming, and you only get 7 seconds to react. So I would have 4-bet to 5 there. Usually it's my standard. This bottom right table's not really good. Let's see if we can pick up another table. Turbo heads up. That's bound to be 2 fish playing heads up. Let's have a look. Yes, he's a fish. Sick time. Just gonna jump in there. I'm gonna 3-bet this value. Yeah, he's 31-3, but for fuck's sake. Here we go. This is better. Yes, I know I would never snap leave a table, but it's just for the video. Just gonna fold there. Oh, sick! Knotsman is reloaded. It must be his Christmas bonus or some shit that he's spewing off. Yep, here he goes again. Go on, Knotsman. Or she double up, or nah, she lol. The other fish lols him, which is pretty jokes. Is this bingo? Hope so. That'd be so funny if he showed aces. standard c-bet there, really. Here, that isn't Moomin stats. I think these are Moomin stats. Yeah. Just gonna 3-bet for value and check back, give up on that turn. Just gonna c-bet, fold that. Yeah, his 4-bet range is 1.6%. He's flatting a lot, which is good. Silky Man. Don't really know much about Silky Man. I don't really want to fold ace-5 suited, but I think I'm going to. That's gay. I could fight there, but this guy's a fish in the small blind, so I don't really want to play it. A pot. 3-way. Poker high. I'm going to flat here with Jack Queen. And I'm actually going to raise this flop really small if he c-bets. Just because of what happened a minute ago. I think he might be thinking that I'm trying to play back at him and doing it incorrectly, sort of thing. See, I don't really rep much here. I can rep a lot. That's a good barrel card for me as well. Yeah, that's cool. See, he just called there without probably like pocket nines or some shit, and just like reacted the wrong way where he should be folding. My standard line would obviously probably be to just gonna fold that. I would have folded there anyway. What was I gonna say? My standard line would be to check call, check jam, or something funky like that. This is gonna hit this guy's range, and with the backdoor flush draw, I'm gonna just check back. Now I think I can bet delayed c-bet, as he bets most things. And I think our ace high is going to be some good. Like, he's going to probably call like probably a 9 gutter, but that got there. So yeah, and even like ace king queen, sorry. I think with the whole like c-bet thing, like the whole coaching smashing c-bets. I think I mentioned this in my other video, or one of the videos I've recorded. I've recorded like fucking 4. That with the coaching of just c-bet, it's actually quite profitable to not c-bet. Like say you got ace king against a reg on ace 7 deuce rainbow, and you c-bet their continuing range is very small. Whereas if you check back, there you get more value. Oh, hello. Didn't really expect that. But I was squeezed there because he's got a tight range, obviously, under the gun. Not that tight. 16% folds a 3-bet. 100%. And this guy's a fish, so he's going to be back calling way looser. We can get value from way weaker. And we're in position on a fish, which is obviously standardly good. Dun, 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 dun. Here I'm just going to fold. I previously had coaching also about I c-bet too much, so that's probably why in some spots you might disagree and with the c-betting. But my coach has told me that I'm c-betting too much, so I think it's just like spots where I could delay c-bet rather than I'm gonna what am I gonna do here? Isolate knots, man. with ace-6 suited. It's way above his range. Hopefully that guy calls, which is gaze. He'll probably check jam. I knew he'd do that, for fuck's sake. What a fucking noob. A flat here. Sevens. I'm going to check call once. He's not good enough to push me off. Float here. He's not good enough to triple me off sevens. Like, if he's got it sort of thing. He won't slow down for... He won't triple like ace queen or something. Yeah, he's just not good enough. This is kind of gay, but I'm getting such a good price. I've got a really weak 9 as well. Here, yeah, this is not cool to set mine there. 3-way, it's just going to be gay. Da, 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 da. I also know that one of my leaks, well, I think one of my leaks is they don't barrel draws big enough, which I'm trying to do more. Kind of picked that up from Neil's video. Here I'm just kind of isolating 3-bet to isolate the fish after he min opens. I think that, yeah, his range is kind of small, but it's wide. Sorry, yeah. His PFR is small, but his min raise open is wide. I'm just gonna see bet there because this guy is gonna bet mostly when I'm checked in. I don't want to check call. And he's gonna be calling out our position. Like if he 4-bets out, he'll snap fold, but his calling range is gonna be way wider. And if I flat, it's gonna open up like the 2 regs to squeeze in, the poker high to squeeze in. I think he's a big squeezer, well 4%. And them to come along with sort of other pairs, and I just want to be in a heads up pot with a fish really. If there was a fish behind, I may be more inclined to flat, but I tend to mark all my regs, all my players as well. He's obviously a fish, post buys in for 6 at the minimum. Green's obviously a reg. I used to mark my regs red and green, fuck me, I can't even speak. Colour code them like red is aggressive or good, green is passive, normal reg, blue was a losing reg, but I found myself bit like losing reg, good regs weren't actually that good, and I was just sort of playing on the fact that they were a red tag, that they were good, and it wasn't the case, so I just label all my regs green. I will when I go back over to PokerStars, label nits, which I don't have them labeled on here, and bad regs, reg fish. So it's Natalie playing, he's a reg fish, he runs like 22-11, plays all the time, but he's a reg fish. Or some nits, like, I don't know, there's not many playing. I could class him as a nit. Psst, get him there. Maybe more so Moomins in it. And also probably from the video bet sizing on the button, which I will do at PokerStars, it's just that I can't be fucked to type it in. Only really do it when 2 regs are in the button, in the blinds anyway. It doesn't really happen very often. This is going to smash his range a lot, so I'm just going to check back. He doesn't bet there, which is kind of cool. We turn river a set. Yeah, I was going to say if he bets, I'm going to bet really big, because I think he can possibly potentially put us on a missed flush draw. Needs a station, so he max value when he's slow played like Queen 10 or some shit. See a flop to a min open. Not Sky. Just because he's capable of shoving, I don't think he can. Pot's a dry flop. I was going to say I could float here, but he's really passive, so there's no need to get fancy on myself. Which is another leak. I was fucking try and do some retarded plays when I don't need to, which is why I play a lot better when I play on video, because I don't do stupid shit. His raise first in is 50%. 1.4 seems about right. Blind v blind, so it's fold to 3-bet 65. So I'm cool with 3-betting here. He does 4-bet, but like his 4 range is 2.8%. But I haven't been 3-betting him. I've only been at the table 20 hands, so you can't really do much. I'm gonna raise in the first and the cutoff 20%, but oh shit, that was a misclick. I meant to. That's so fucking noobish. Oh, there was a misclick 3-bet. I would have flatted there. I wouldn't have bet the flop because it's and what's going to fold, nothing. What with ace high, so value misclick there. If anyone, well, I'm quite happy just trying to check that down. I don't think he's going to call his entire range. I'm surprised he didn't bet that with the aggression percentage of 4.1%. Maybe the min 3-bet fucked him over. "17 minutes. This video's gone a lot slower than the others, which is kind of weird. Go on, not Sky. Yes, good man. Get in there. Hope he's got a set of 4s or some shit. I'm gonna fold here. He has a hand. Oh fuck. Hope it's like 5s over 4s or something for the fuck's sake. Nuts, man. Fuck. That's annoying. Dolt, and he leaves. Boo. Fuck you, sneaky. Right, okay. This guy folds a C, but it's not very often. That hits his limit calling range quite hard. I'm going to C bet here. I've timed it, which is fucking noobish, but I can't really get him off anything, and it's just a shit flop, really. I don't mind check folding that flop with a fold to C bet of 45%. Easy fold. He doesn't really open much in the cutoff. To be fair, this is a better video than my last one because I'm getting some action in spots. The other times I was just running people over and just hitting shit left, right and centre. So it wasn't really... It was one really shit spot that I was going to post anyway, so... Standard ISO, which is obviously doesn't really need talking about. No, I bet this. Don't need to bet too big, really. He's not going to be check calling much on that flop. If this was heads up versus that reg, I'd check back. But because this fish is here, or whatever he is, I've never seen him before in my life. Check call donk pot from a 13-0. It's gonna fold. I know he's only got 9 hands, but that's a pretty strong line. like a set or a stronger ace, trying not to he isn't going to tend to flat this 4-bet here, squeeze, like he's folded 3-bet small, but it's not from squeezes, it's from single raise pots. So I think, plus also it's 75 and 83 in the cut off and button. Here I'm going to flat to get the fish in the pot, like last time. Probably just donk here to try and get the money in with a fish. Dolt. Dun 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 dun. Value 3-bet versus the fish. He calls. I expect him to call quite wide with like naked kings and shit. Fuck knows what to do here. That yeah, I expect him to call like naked kings and naked tens. These turbo tables really aren't good for videos because I'm not really sure what he has. Like those boards are just not worth fucking about on. I mean, if I had ace king, I'd probably shove, but might be kind of weak check fold in there versus a 33-10. So look at that hand. Raises the 2, yeah. Probably. I mean, stack sizes are awkward as well. I could have shoved, but I don't really. I don't mind either really, a shove or a fold. I have no idea what this donk means, but I assume it's for value from the fish, because it's quite a big donk. And he is quite aggressive as well. I don't know whether to raise or to. It's kind of raise or. If he has a flush draw, he is probably going to check call. If he has a donks, what's his donk bet percentage? 13%, but I've got no information what it actually means. I think I bet this turn kind of smallish just to get flush draws to call again. And like the chances he had jacks. Wow, this is fucking retarded, man. You rep so little. But is the value coming from flatting or... I mean, I don't think he's going to shove miss flush draw, so I think I just shove now. But I don't think he calls with worse if we jam. So I think calling and then evaluating on the river's better. Not evaluating, but just calling most rivers. See if we can... I fucking know what happened there. Let's take a fucking piss bet. Let's bet like 1. Let's just annoy him and bet like 2. Yeah, I think he... I mean, the board ran out fucking sick for us, but I don't think he had a set. I think he's most likely to have jacks that he turned into a bluff, or... Well, he couldn't have had a set. What, he might... Didn't he say he could have had his fucking... What the fuck's going on here? His 9s. Deuces. So, I think he had like a flush draw. quite a strong flush draw, I guess. Fucking me. This is like a massive squeeze to 460. This hand pretty much is a call. I think he's got ace king. He'll probably have jacks. I hope he had jacks, that was gay. Ah, pocket deuces. Well played, sir. To be fair, it is Christmas. I gave him that. Please reload. Please reload. Yeah, that's always a good time when they sit out. Ah, fuck. If the chances is that I meet him again, like, I'm gonna flat here because I want to play a pot with that fish, and also he folds to quite a lot of 3-bets and it's tight. I think there's more value in flatting. Check call. I'm actually gonna bluff catch. I could have bet there, but I wasn't really sure. Like, I only get 7 fucking seconds to think about it. He doesn't bet the turn. He's probably not betting the river. So in fact, I like a bet. Like a half pot-ish. I don't get some people like. There's a 39 that just sits down and an 18-0 to your right, and you fucking snap leave. What a noob, twat. Here I can just get away with a min raise short stack. I'm gonna double barrel. Fuck if I can get my mouse. Move the table instead. Double barrel there because it's a super dry board. I can probably get away with min raising this butt from the cutoff as well. Super dry board. Just get back to that hand. Super dry board, 10-2-10. He's going to be floating a shit ton of like overs, aces, you know, like just standard shit like A9, Jack Queen, King Jack, all the Broadway shit that he's calling. So I just double barrel there. Yeah, passive fish call once, but they don't call twice often, and if they call 2, they call 3. Here I could think about 3-bet, but not going to fold. He's 18-13 under the gun. With 2 regs behind as well. Let's just get some fucking squash. Here, this geezer, raise first button. Just going to steal that. Is he a 4-better? Yes, he's a 4-bet, so I'm going to fold. Two minutes left, niggas. I'm going to fold there as well. Fold here. See if we can get into some. I'd like to get into a couple more spots. It's about 29 minutes now. These both are fold to steal over 80, and I think the fold to steal over 80. I think it's 60. No, it's 3-bet. I'm not sure. I think it's 75 that you can steal any 2 cards profitably. I have a note on this guy on the actual client. This is like 3 regs now, so we're defo getting into some spots with these niggers. These are terrible tables as well. I would never sit at these usually, especially this one and this one. This one's not too bad. This one's okay. So this guy doesn't fold to 3-bet, so it's an easy 3-bet for value. and he's going to be flatting a wide range and falling to a lot of C bets. So 2.3 seems about cool. Depending on the turn, I might double barrel, but I mean that's not a turn. I could go 3 here, but his foot. Hang on a minute. He flat in position to a squeeze. I mean, I could, but I could go 3, but I don't really want to because I rep such a narrow range with these jacks. He bets here. Yeah, I don't really get what he bets here. This is gay because would he bet like pocket 8s here? To be honest, I don't think he has anything. I think he also has ace high. And why would he bet like pocket 9s here? I have a blocker to ace jack. His 4-bet range is very thin. I don't think he has anything. He 4-bets like ace king, ace queen. Let's see if he can call with like 8s. He doesn't snap, so he doesn't have a jack. Yeah. I was tempted to pull the trigger, and I did. So, no. Like, I don't see what he can have there. Pretty sure that's fine. Yeah, it's going to be a wrap, I think. Negroes. End on a hand seems about right. Post below. Don't post on YouTube because I'm going to put it on YouTube. Don't post on YouTube because I won't read your comments. Or I will, but I don't want you to. So post below, like reference to hands. Standard shit. Peace out, niggas. Merry Christmas.